Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. I've been really into bookmarking tools lately because I've been trying to find one that works for me. So in today's video, we are diving into a bookmarking tool. We are doing a first impression. So I haven't tested out the application before. This will be the first time I actually test it out. So let's jump into the pricing here first. So there is a free trial, which I'm currently on, no credit card required. They have a monthly plan, $4.99, gives you everything. Yearly plan, $49.99, again, gives you everything. Lifetime plan, $199, gives you everything. So that is basically it for the pricing. It is relatively cheap considering everything you get because it has a little bit of note taking, it has the bookmarking features. So let's see how the application works. So I have actually opened this up and like pressed some buttons, but I haven't saved anything. So you can import your highlights, connect your Kindle, Readwise, or other reading applications. So it has Kindle, it has Kindle clipping files, Kobo, Apple Books, Readwise, Twitter bookmarks, and Goodreads. So if I just click this Kindle button, you can see that to sync your Kindle highlights and Twitter bookmarks, you need to install the Chrome extension, which I've done. The extension allows you to parse the Kindle notebook page and import your highlights into Screvi. Alternatively, you can use the iOS app to sync your Kindle highlights. So that is basically how you do that. You have the Kobo here as well, where you actually have to get the you have to provide the Kobo database file, but like that is a Kobo issue, not a this application issue. It is called Screvi. Um, this application, but Kobo is a nightmare to get your notes or highlights out of Kobo. It is a nightmare. It currently has the Readwise integration, which is amazing, but apart from that, it is a nightmare. I have a Kobo, so I know. So that is the Kobo one. You have Apple Books, you have Readwise, which I'm actually currently not using, Twitter bookmarks, and Goodreads. You have manual and assisted import, so you can upload files, copy highlights in bulk, or discover new quotes without relying on integration. So you have CSV, popular books. You can actually explore books. You have PDF highlights, and you have Markdown import as well. What happens if I press this explore books? So I can actually search for books. Um, let's search for the artist's way. Uh, so it pops up a bunch of different books. I can click one and it finds one popular highlight. I can click this and I can actually import it. So you can go and import highlights here. Up here, you can see that my trial ends in 7 days, so I am currently on the trial. Uh, it has an article mode or a reading mode, which I wanted to test out, so let's try that. I should have warned you beforehand because this is in light mode. I honestly thought this website was in dark mode, so my bad. It goes ahead and it starts loading and it starts loading. So it took around 20 seconds, but it now allows me to connect my account. So let's go ahead and do that. That might actually just be my internet being really slow. So I won't I won't say that it is the application's fault because I have had a few internet issues lately, and there we have another one. So uh, now um, I have actually gone ahead and I've fixed it. So let's try this again. So it starts loading. It actually goes a lot faster. So I can click the sync Kindle highlights and have background Kindle sync. This is how that works, and also sync Twitter bookmarks. But I want to save this article, so I can save the page as HTML. And that works well with like paywalled articles. That is something I really like because I've had an issue with paywall articles generally. Um, and it gives me the reading mode, and the reading mode is actually really good. I really like this reading mode right here. Can I highlight things within the reading mode? Let's just try to mark something, and I can. And I can click this to add a note, I think, or I should be able to. So I can add a note, but you can see that in dark mode, the text is white on white, so I can't see anything. But let's just remove this. So you can actually highlight here. Let's just try to highlight something and see what happens afterwards. So let's highlight this. You can add tags. So let's just add design added in here. It gives me the word count and how many minutes it takes to read. So that is amazing. What happens if I go back now? So I can see it in my articles. If I go into my home, it should appear, and it does. So it appears right here. I can see the tag. Um, if I click this, so I can add the tag. I didn't add it, and then when I add it, I can actually see it here. If I go back into my article, can I now, let's open this up. Can I now just go ahead and find that? It doesn't seem like it keeps highlighting it, so that is just a minor thing. I can't see what I've highlighted before. That would probably be something I like, but this is still a feature that is in beta. But let's go ahead and just move this to archive. I'm done with this. I have the home, which I showed you, where I can see all of my different highlights. Can I go ahead and delete this? I can, so I can delete it permanently. It has sort of a social media style feed, which I have like mixed feelings about, but it is something that I am familiar with. So here I can see my sources. I can add books. I can add custom sources. I have a stats button right here. I'm wondering what this actually shows me. So the stats right here, let's try to click this. So I can see total sources, total highlights, favorite with notes. So that is basically what I can see here. We've gone through the integrations. You can see your tags in here as well. One thing I'm wondering is how do I actually add a note? So I can start saving articles. I can add a personal note. So this is how it looks. My guess is that I can click this button right here, just like a social media. Um, just like social media generally works, you can like click the right button to write a post. This is similar. I can paste something. I can add tags here as well. I can change source. So this would probably be if you had multiple different sources. You can also add highlights manually. So if I wanted to read a book, let's say I was going to read a book, like an analog book, a real book that was in front of me, I could probably add sources and then like use this and add a specific source. So that is probably something I can do within this application. Um, it has AI search as well. So the search inside of this application is supposed to be really good. We have the review. I won't go through the review because I don't have anything in there, but it is okay to like know that you can have a daily review, a topic review, and a preferences review. The AI search, as I mentioned, semantic search. You have the sources here, which I touched on, that you can like add a custom source. So if I had a book I was reading, I could actually uh, pick a custom source and enter the source name. So that is a really neat feature. Generally, I am actually a big fan of this application. It has impressed me a lot, especially for the price. I think this is like it is seems like a really good application. Especially, I like the reading mode in here. It feels like something that could be um, be your read it later app and sort of a note taking app if you are a really light note taker. So I think this application looks really interesting. It isn't like a heavy note taker. This is more something you would choose instead of an application like Sublime or Readwise. That is probably where I would put this. I actually like I said, I have mixed feelings about this, but I actually like this view, the social media style feed view. I think I actually like it because it feels familiar to me. But I think that like covers up today's video. Big fan of the application. This is a first impression, but I am really impressed by the application, and I will link it down below so you can try it out for yourself. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.